Nicole arrived at school a half hour early, every day. She's not a morning person, but who is at 17? After hitting the snooze button a few times, she stumbles into the bathroom and takes a look in the mirror. It's her first disappointment of the day. Her mom says she's beautiful. Her dad thinks she's as cute as a button. But all Nicole sees are the imperfections that make walking to school a nightmare. So she arrives early and disappears into the background.
Zach lives in a 2-bedroom on top of the gas station. It's a pretty sweet setup. Pizza for breakfast, pizza for lunch, donuts for dinner. His mom lives across town. She got the house. 4 bedrooms, stainless steel appliances, and granite countertops as far as the eye can see. Zach visits, but he doesn't really care for the stainless steel and granite countertops. His dad says they're just like his mom. Pretty to look at, but impossible to live with.
The morning that Laura turned 16, she had her driver's license in less than an hour. It's true, she has a lead foot, but that's what people have come to expect from her. Accelerating has always been her specialty. She walked early, talked early, developed early. She leaves everyone in her rearview mirror. But there's something hot on her trail that no pedal to any metal can outrun. Laura has leukemia. She just doesn't know it yet.
Caitlin is in love with the trees, in love with the birds, in love with the sunset. Every night she sits on her front stoop and watches the sun touch the horizon. As the bright yellow ball sinks out of view and the sky changes color, she says a prayer. Thank you for today, she says. She's not sure if anyone's listening, but she says it anyway. She hopes someone, someday, will look at her the same way she looks at the sun and say, thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, Tyler is pretty awesome. Question, which of the following is his best features? His arms, his abs, ooh, his glutes. Answer, all of the above. What's his secret? I'll tell you. Push-ups. Oh, crunches. No. Squats. Sadly, not everyone thinks Tyler is so awesome. He could wallpaper the entire school with detention slips. But what his teachers fail to realize is that detention is bad. Bad is sexy, and all roads lead to awesome.
Jessie has a game she likes to play. She can look at any food item and tell you the exact number of calories in it. Starbucks makes it easy because the prices are actually calories in disguise. Just take away the decimal. Cheese croissant, 340 calories. 410 for a banana muffin. Peanut butter cookie, 480. And her personal favorite, a venti Java chip frappuccino with blended cream. Wait for it. Wait for it. 590 calories. Boom! Breakfast.
Morgan knows all about being different. When she was 5, she learned the different ways to tie a shoelace. 2 bunny ears was her favorite. When she was 10, she learned the different ways to ski. She stuck to the bunny hill. Now, she spends all her time with her pet rabbit. She's really into bunnies. People think Morgan's weird, and not a day goes by that she doesn't have to hear all about it.
Sam remembers when boys were gross. Nap time was stupid, and the worst thing that could ever happen was dropping an ice cream cone on the sidewalk. So, what the hell happened? Sam is knee-deep in SAT scores, college applications, and everything else that makes life complicated. They just want to go back to a time when things were easy. They had time for themselves.
Autumn. Temperature drops.
Leaves change.
Backpack's ready.
Pencil sharpened.
Senior year.
First day of school.
Mom told me it's what's on the inside that matters. She said it was unimportant if a person had pimples, they're overweight, they have brown hair or red hair, they're tall or short. So as long as a person was nice and kind, they would be loved. But on the first day of school, as I walked into gym class and saw everyone staring at me, I realized something. What a load of crap! Beauty totally comes from the outside. It's ugly that comes from within.
Oh, hey, duckface.
What?
Quack.
What?
Quack, quack, quack.
Stop it!
Nice picture, Daffy.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you prefer Donald?
My name's Nicole.
Hiya, Tuts.
Why are you being so mean?
You're despicable.
See what I mean? On the outside, beautiful. Inside,
Ugly hardly describes the way my mom treats my dad. Sugar in the gas tank, searching his mail, spying on him, and let's not forget the time she threatened him with a shotgun.
So did you do it?
Let's just say she got the open concept living room she always wanted.
Well, what are you going to do if she finds out it was you?
I hope she finds out it was me.
What?
Why do you think I did it?
Really?
She needs to know that she's not the only one in this family who's angry.
Got it. Loud and clear.
It's not a very pretty picture, but it's an honest.
Picture day, only the most important day of the year. And I'm sort of known for having amazing hair. My mom's a hairdresser, so I always have the latest styles. And this year, I was thinking up. But down to the side is kind of what's in right now, so that's what we did. But I really like it up. And now I'm not so sure. So many decisions. What are you so worried about? How can you say that? It's picture day. We're 17. Isn't every day picture day? I just hope that I bought the right dress. It's fine. Fine? That's not good enough. Okay, I cannot have my kids coming across my yearbook someday and saying, "What was she thinking?" Calm yourself. So what? Is this a "what was she thinking" dress? No, but this is a "what was she thinking" face. This is so exhausting. Take a pill. No, really. I think I'm gonna faint. Laura, you don't look so good. Me or the dress? You're drenched in sweat. Sit down. That was the moment that everything changed. Suddenly, I wasn't smiling for the camera, Laura, anymore. I was
Sick and tired of studying. If I have to look at one more textbook of World War II, I swear I'll end up growing an itty-bitty black mustache. But if I don't study, then I won't get the school I want. If I don't get the school I want, then I might as well learn how to flip burgers now. Must stay away. Who wrote the list?
What list?
The list. The list!
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Thanks, woman. The list. They even made a movie about it. Sure.
That's it. I'm cutting you off. I've read one for
I know who wrote the list. But I am so tired, and all I can come up with is Qui-Gon Jinn. And I know it's not correct. Or is it? Or Jedi's German?
you. I don't think so.
I have to pass this test.
Sam, it's Mr. Howe. Everyone is going to
I
pass.
don't mean pass. I have to ace it. I have dreams, you know.
Hey!
Schindler! Oh,
I have dreams too.
Schindler's List.
I'm not stupid.
Thank God.
Wait a second. Star Wars was about World War II?
I never did end up going to sleep. I took the test, but I was so groggy I ended up messing up the essay question. But it's okay, because Mr. Howe graded it when I was sliding.
Scales are the worst. Eat 4,000 calories on Monday and by Wednesday, long after we forgot if it was a cheeseburger or a hot dog you ate. The number on the scale reminds you it was both. And on Friday, the French fries and onion rings appeared.
Why are you going on a diet? You look perfectly fine to me.
Please, speak for yourself.
I don't understand.
You put away a whole bag of burritos every day and it never shows.
That's not true.
It's like you have a hidden trap door that opens up at night and lets out all the carbs.
You're not fat, not yet. And I'm trying to keep it that way. We can go to the gym together or play volleyball.
I hate sports.
I'm just throwing out ideas. I think a crash diet is a little extreme.
So is having to buy 2 seats on an airplane.
Just saying.
165 ways to lose weight. 165 books on how to lose weight. 165 pounds. Ready, set.
Go get your own girlfriend, I said. And that's when I pounded his face. You should have seen it. It was beautiful. He was on the pavement, crying like the big old baby he is. And when he finally got up, he had growled, kicked up all in his bloody, disgusting cheek. What can I say? Some artists paint with a brush, I paint with this.
Wow, that was crazy.
Totally.
How many stitches?
16.
That's all?
I know, not even close to my record.
But I saw his face. That was 50 stitches at least.
That's what I thought.
And you?
You kidding? Stitches are for crybabies.
Yeah.
You want to know the best part?
What?
I had never seen that girl before. I just said he was hitting on my girlfriend, so I'd have a reason to deck him.
Since when do you need a reason?
I just didn't like the way he looked at me, you know?
Totally.
Hey, Nick, you know what?
What?
You're not so bad since you dropped this whole good girl thing.
Thanks.
It never suited you anyways.
No, it didn't.
So what if I got suspended? Girls love it when guys get in trouble. And plus, it gave me extra time to go to the gym and work on my...
Absolutely not. There is no way I'm sending my picture to a guy dressed as he asked. Well, whatever happened to romance? Seriously? Guys need to get with the program. A girl wants flowers and candy and notes in her locker. Not some low-res picture of a sunken chest. And if this guy thinks he's getting a picture of my chest, well then, he's more delusional than I thought.
So, are you going to do it?
Of course not. There's nothing romantic about a hard drive filled with blurry pictures.
Romance is overrated.
No, romance is underrated.
Tell that to my parents.
I have this hope, and I know it's crazy. But there's this perfect guy out there, and he's just sitting somewhere, waiting for me. But, well, he isn't waiting for me. But the fact that I know he's waiting for me, and the fact that he doesn't know he's waiting for me, is what makes all this way more romantic than I can possibly express.
No, I think you expressed it quite clearly.
Don't laugh.
I'm just saying.
Well, I'm sure that he exists. I know that he's out there. I mean, there's a bajillion people on the planet. I mean, come on. I just have faith in what I feel in my heart. And my heart is telling me that there's this amazing, beautiful, gorgeous, perfect, hunky guy out there for me. And I know that he exists. I know he does.
But what if he doesn't?
Don't you see, he can be anyone. He could be the guy sitting next to me on the bus. He could be the guy walking his dog down the street. He could be
What?
you!
See, now you're making it impossible not to laugh.
No! Really? What if the perfect guy was in front of my eyes the whole time and I just didn't see it?
I think you're watching too many movies.
Maybe I do watch too many movies. Maybe I am expecting too much. Maybe one picture won't hurt. I just can't bear the thought of ending up with.
Nobody ever sits with me at lunch. It's not as bad as it sounds. I'm not the kind of person who craves attention. I don't need to take 1,000 pictures of myself every day just to prove I exist. Hey world, look at me, notice me, love me. Me, me, me. When did everyone become so self-centered? As I see it, the word selfie is 2 letters away from selfish.
Is this seat taken?
No,
Mind if I join you?
not at all.
Thanks.
So, what's up?
Huh?
Got any plans for tonight?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you mind if we not talk?
What?
It's just, I'm really, really tired, and I was just kind of hoping for a quiet place to sit where nobody would bother me.
Oh,
If I fall asleep, wake me when the bell rings?
sure.
Thanks a million.
Look at me, notice me, love me. Who needs that? Right? Oh well, I have time. It's only
Winter. Snow falls.
Icicles form.
mittens return.
Snowballs attack.
Angels appear.
Christmas.
December 25th was the day our magical lives came crashing to an end. My dad's new girlfriend moved in, ruined everything. Just like that, she inserted herself in my life like a splinter inserts itself underneath the mirror.
Is she nice at least?
When Dad's around, yeah, but he's gone. It's a totally different story. The other day, she took all of my stuff out of the living room and replaced it with these ugly porcelain dolls.
You want to know what I would do? I'd smash it.
That's your answer to everything.
Because it works.
Everything was perfect until she came along. Now she's asking where I'm going and what I'm doing. You know, the other day she actually told me I should get on my knees and pray for forgiveness.
Are you serious? Gross.
If it happens again, she'll be the one in need of prayer.
Why'd you tell your dad?
Like he cared, his brain is no longer at the steering wheel.
Well, then, I don't know what you're waiting for. You're the angels who's boss.
And I did. I was sent packing. Although, I'm not sure which punishment was worse. Living with her or living with...
Mom drove me to every single doctor's appointment. It didn't matter if it was raining, or there was a blizzard, or even a cancellation. She'd yell at the nurses to find an opening, if it was necessary. It was often necessary, which I did not like at all. I hate being the reason that Mom is sad.
Why are you wearing ornaments?
Please? They're not ornaments.
Well, they sure look like ornaments.
I only wish that I was about to take brownies out of the oven. These are to keep my fingernails from popping off. Huh? If you want what I understand.
No, no. I said I'd be here. I want to be here.
It's the keynote. Apparently, some people's fingernails curl up and pop off. So, they give you these frozen gloves to prevent that from happening.
What about your hair?
What about it?
Isn't it gonna fall out?
Probably, but I'd rather find a clump of hair in the couch than a bunch of fingernails.
Are you scared?
Scared? No!
Really?
A person can only be scared of things they can't control. Trust me, I've got this.
I am really glad to hear you say that.
The truth is, I was scared. I am scared. But what's the point of having two people scared when it only has to be
111 pounds. 111 stairs I can climb. 111 dresses I can wear. 111 boys at
School is driving me crazy. So, I ditched the books for one night. One stupid night, because apparently one night is all it takes to change everything. Things got crazy. I totally lost my judgment. I wasn't thinking. And once you send something into cyberspace, there's no taking it back.
What are you going to do?
I don't think there's anything I can do. The damage has been done.
It's not like everyone does it.
But we don't all have pictures to prove it.
I think you're making a bigger deal out of this than it really is.
No, I'm not. Listen, Caitlin is friends with Nicole. Nicole's friends with Tyler. Tyler's uncle is the dean of admissions at the school I'm dying to get into.
Maybe he doesn't see it, and maybe he doesn't care.
Oh, he definitely saw it. And he definitely cares. He printed out a copy and faxed it to my dad.
Who uses a fax machine anymore?
Not the point. The point is, he's unsure I have the dedication it takes to be a student at his school. His school, like he owns it or something.
You're the most dedicated person I know.
Yes, but a picture says 1,000 words, and the 1,000 words he got says otherwise.
So, now what?
Now what? Good question. You have no idea how much I just want to bury my head under a blanket and play with my toys like I did when I was...
Little is the new big. Cars used to be big, and now they're little. Cell phones used to be huge, and now they're tiny. The world used to be enormous, and now it's small.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Think about it.
I am, but this is a weird conversation.
Fine. Take music, for example. It used to be you needed a huge orchestra to listen to music. Then they figured out how to put it in a machine. Then it got smaller and they put it on records. Smaller still and they put it on cassettes. Then CDs. Now, music doesn't even exist anymore. Just the idea of it exists. It's out there, somewhere, floating in the cloud, waiting to be downloaded.
Your point?
Is that what happens to us? Do we exist on the planet getting smaller and smaller until one day we disappear and just the idea of us exists, waiting to be remembered?
You're giving me a headache.
Forget it. It was a stupid thought.
I think I'm just hungry.
Me too. Hungry for answers. I just want to know.
Why did I do it? Better yet, why did he do it? Oh, so stupid. Thinking my Prince Charming was at the other end of an internet connection.
to show your face at school again. Only everybody.
There's a meme going around too.
Oh, no. What does it say?
You don't want to know.
What did I do to this girl?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
I just want to crawl into a hole and...
Dying for your art is what makes an artist immortal. And that was my plan. To fight to end all fights.
Tyler, are you awake?
Laura,
Yeah. Laura.
am I in the hospital?
Yes.
Good.
No. Not good.
Great.
Terrible. You almost died.
Did?
Yeah.
Sweet. How many stitches?
I don't know. Your leg is a mess.
Not me. It's the other guy.
You mean the other guys?
There was more than one?
Yeah. You're lucky to be alive.
Laura?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yes.
Am I in the hospital?
Yes. You're in the hospital.
For 6 weeks, I was here. And then 6 more in juvenile.
Detention. For real? What am I, 12? And do they really think a locked door is going to stop me? Most of the windows in our pathetic school don't even shut.
You've really changed, Nicole. These last few months, I don't even know you anymore.
Do you remember that song Mr. Dyke made since you in band class? Change is good. The times are changing. Let's make a change. Whatever it was, change being the key word. And besides, look who's talking, this party animal.
That was one day. For you, this is a lifestyle.
Mind your own business.
I just don't want you to end up doing something stupid, something you can't take back, something permanent.
Or what? You're gonna ground me?
All I'm saying is keep this up and you'll end up with no friends.
I have plenty of friends.
Quantity is not the same as quality.
Thanks for the tip. Maybe later we can stitch it on a pillow.
I just don't want you to end up all alone, Nicole.
Hey, people are finally starting to notice me.
For the wrong reason.
But they're noticing! And besides, when it comes right down to it, don't we all end up alone?
Well, you're certainly making sure of it.
I know that was mean. I'm not even sure I meant it. But they were drifting away, so why not give them a push? Whatever. Things change. People change. Even the seasons change. It's almost spring.
Ice cracks.
Water flows.
Buds arrive. Flowers bloom.
Children play.
Sunlight lingers.
I used to love the sunset, but now it makes me sad. It marks the end of something. Another day gone, another day by myself. The whole picture thing put up these walls around me that weren't there before, and I don't like it. Not one bit. I feel so alone. But I'm scared. Scared to reach out and take a chance on what I know deep down really matters. Still, I blow the sunset a kiss. Just in case.
Love sure has a way of smacking you right across the face. Man, was I wrong. Dad's new girlfriend wasn't new at all. She was there way long before the divorce. And now all of Mom's crazy actions now make sense. Really makes you wonder, who can you trust? Well, I know who I can trust. Nobody. The only person you can really rely on is yourself.
I just want someone to be proud of me. There, I said. When you feel bad about yourself, you look for ways to feel good about yourself. First, it was my body for me, which turned out awesome, if I do say so myself. But then that wasn't enough for me. You know, my corrections officer says that I'm making progress. They've got all kinds of programs in here. Basketball, carpentry, painting, even. And funny enough, I'm kind of good at it. I just don't think anybody will notice me anymore. Too little, too late.
I look in the mirror. I don't even recognize myself. Sure, I got everything I ever wanted. Parties, popularity, a life. But I'm not even sure I want those things anymore. Can a person try on different personalities to see which one fits? Or do they become permanent fixtures? I can't change the things I've done, but I can fix the things I'm going to do. Or at least I can try.
People say I eat my feelings, but they have it backwards. My feelings eat me. I wish there was some measurement for self-esteem, but there's not. I learned that the hard way. 95 hairs in the sink. 95 trips to the doctor. 95 people telling me I'm too skinny. I see the signs, but I need someone to show me the way. I don't think I can make the trip alone.
Lonely is living in the future. Here and now passes you by until a string of yesterdays piles up like snowflakes. And taking yourself out from under them is exhausting. A rejection letter arrived in the mail. Not like I didn't expect it. I brought it on myself. But don't we all?
I didn't lose anything else, but all of my hair fell out. Small price to pay, I guess. And I always wanted to be a redhead. I'm not afraid of dying. We all die, so what's there to be afraid of? I just don't want to be alone when it happens. Especially if it happens when I'm young. When my grandparents died, my mom was no longer a daughter. And when my dad died last year, she was no longer a wife. If I die, she'll no longer be a mom. I don't want her to go through that alone. My rabbit died this morning. He was old, so it's not exactly a tragedy, but I'll miss him just the same. Having him around meant that I didn't have to talk to myself. He listened to all the weird things I had to say and never judged me for a second. And in doing so, he made a difference. He didn't just see me, he saw the me I'm going to be, which gives me faith in other people. Faith that people can change. Faith that life is not about what other people see. It's about the picture you have of yourself. Summer. On the first day of summer, at 4:34 p.m., Laura died. The nurses looked on as Laura's mom gathered her belongings into a cardboard box. It was the first time she had touched her phone without a fight. She turned it on, screen illuminated, and a smile appeared on her face. The last selfie that Laura took was beautiful. The corners of her mouth were turned up, her eyes sparkled. She was alive. And best of all, she wasn't alone.
Caitlin is in love with the sunrise. Watching the sunrise to greet the day is even more beautiful than any sunset. Beginnings always are.
Zach sits with Caitlin and takes it all in. Love may not last forever, but right now is enough. And he's thankful.
What can I say? Tyler's still awesome. But he's even more awesome since he traded this for a paintbrush. He made his sister proud.
Morgan still feels different, but so does everybody else. She named her new rabbit Tyler, and no longer feels weird about feeling weird.
Jessie knew that there were 220 calories in her ice cream cone, but that wasn't the number she counted anymore. The only number she counted was 3. 3 friends, and counting.
Nicole looked in the mirror and finally saw what her parents said was there all along. The beauty she had found within had nothing to do with her reflection. She turned away from the mirror and never looked back.
A scoop of vanilla ice cream toppled from Sam's waffle cone and onto the sidewalk. They looked at it and realized there's always more ice cream. There's always more everything.
Before Laura died, she looked at her phone, and she did not like what she saw. So she took one last selfie, releasing it into the cloud. She closed her eyes and thought to herself, that's better.